I am still in Drummond and I decided to take a 0 day, which means that I get in 0 miles for the day. It's a rest day, basically, is what that means. Yeah, my feet hurt a lot this morning, and I didn't get very good sleep last night at all. I don't know if my feet hurt so much because I was doing more mileage than I'm used to, or if it's my new shoes that I just got in Missoula, or I don't know, some combination of the two probably. Anyway, I decided to take a rest day today, which makes for a super boring video. I hope they're not all super boring. Anyway, a friend of mine on Facebook had asked me a few questions about the walk, which I hadn't gotten around to answering yet. So I thought I'd do a 0 day Q&A. Okay, so her first question was, what do you use to track miles? So I don't have anything fancy like a Fitbit or anything. I had bought a cheap pedometer before I left and it just kept falling off and was inaccurate, and I just got rid of it. So all I do is I go to Google Maps every day and I see how far it is from the place that I stayed the night before, and then I add all those miles up. So I'm sure it's not, you know, incredibly accurate, but it's close enough for me. And then the next question was, when do you charge your phone? And the answer to that is whenever I can. You know, coffee shops, if I stop, restaurants, I'll look under all the tables to see if anyone has an outlet. If I'm stopped like at a gas station and they have an outlet on the outside of the gas station, I'll chill there for a little while and charge things. What I do have as well, I have this guy, which is one of the fancy like external battery things, I don't know what you call them, that you charge this up and then this thing will then store the charge and charge your phone. It's really heavy and it takes a really long time to fully charge this guy, so I don't use it a whole lot because I'm never at an outlet long enough, because it takes hours and hours to charge this. So I've considered getting rid of this guy a few times, but it really is helpful when I do have the means to charge it. So anyway, what I use way more often is this. Woo, this is my solar charger. I just hang it off of Charlie as I'm walking, aim it towards the sun, plug it into my phone, and as long as it's a sunny day, I have a good charge, and it works really well. People often ask me, you know, does it actually work? And it really does. If it's bright sun and there's no shade or anything, it works really well. So that's how I keep my phone charged. Let's see. Oh, and then the third question was, did you pick your route ahead of time completely? No, not even a little bit. In fact, I didn't even pick the beginning of my route until the morning I left. My friend Travis, who dropped me off that morning, we sat in a coffee shop and looked at Google Maps and we're like, yeah, that way looks pretty good. So no, I don't have any of it planned out really. What I did is I picked a spot when I first started out, because I still don't know where I'm ending up on the East Coast. So I picked Missoula, which was roughly, you know, a little north, but roughly east of where I was. And I thought there might be a slim chance if I went through there that I could meet Michael, Rhonda, and Hank Green. And if not, then it's still, like, I had heard it was a cool city. So if I didn't get to meet them, then I, you know, still had my first starting point to start off with. And anyway, so I picked Missoula as my starting point. And then every day I'd just pick, you know, where I was going that day. And I'd pick, you know, little spots along the way as, you know, to how I was going to get to Missoula. And then I hit Missoula, which was awesome and turned out just the way I had hoped. Now I don't quite know where I'm going. I actually sat with Michael Aranda, and he helped me try to pick a new destination, and we kind of just arbitrarily settled upon Denver. as my next spot because I want to start going south from here. Because I think if I keep going east, I'm taking too long now, and I'm going to hit winter time, and I'm going to hit lots of snow in the northeastern part of the country. So I think I have to start going south. And I still might hit bad winter and have to stop anyway, but I think it's a better shot. Anyway, so Denver for now is my next big destination, and each day I kind of look and see what's coming up next and where I should go next. And that's that. So I hope those answered your questions, Roya, and thank you for asking them. If anyone else has any other questions for me, leave them, and maybe every 0 day I'll do a Q&A video. That might be fun. Okay, cool.